Hey guys, it is me, SearingSorrow, and I'm back with another bad fanfiction reading episode of After by Anna Todd / Imaginator 1D, aka Imagination Movers. You gotta think about 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 it. Yo, I can't even with that. I still, for some reason, I think of it. I ain't no shame if I do it for the rest of this entire fanfiction reading, and probably doing the same for the other two books that are after this, because yeah, there are two other books after this. Oh. Today's gonna be chapter 26 and 27. Here we go. I tried to study when I get back to my room, but I can't focus. Oh no! What happened, Tessa? Why can't you focus? Oh, I know why she just, because she was trying to take a piss. Okay, maybe that was bad, but I don't know. I have a terrible sense of humor, but I'm just trying to, make it hilarious as best as I can, but maybe it faltered. I'm sorry if it faltered. After staring at my notes for an hour, Jesus Christ, Tessa, I decided to go take a shower. The co-ed bathrooms still make me uncomfortable when they are crowded, but no one ever messes with me. Yeah. We'll see how well that goes this time, Tessa. The hot water feels amazing and loosens up my tense muscles. I should feel relieved and happy that Harry and I have reached some sort of truce, but now the anger and annoyance has been replaced by nervousness and confusion. Girl, you just claimed you and Harry are friends, or you and Hardin if you read the book, guys. But y'all are friends. Y'all just made the deal, and not friends with benefits, just friends. Nada. That's it. No more had to be out of there. Okay. I have to agree to spend time. I have agreed to spend time with Harry tomorrow. Do it something fun, and I am terrified. I just hope it goes well and we can be friends. I don't expect to become best friends with him, but I need us to get to a place where we don't scream at each other every time we talk. Like that'll go well. Oh, yeah, no one ever messes with Teresa. What the heck? I'm sorry, but you're gonna be waiting a long as of time, sweetie. Yeah, that's not going to happen, sweet pea. I've been reading maybe an hour, and I thought I just started. I never liked reading. I'm reading the comments. I want something like that too. Oh my! I am shocked. I started reading this about an hour ago. I thought I was on chapter 12 or something. Wow. I know. What? Let me just. Tessa, you're confusing me. You're pissing me off, and you're confusing me. Yeah, that's literally what you. But that's literally all. That's all that you've been doing. When I get back to my room, I find a note from Steph saying Tristan is taking her off campus for dinner. Oh, I like Neil's roommate Tristan. He seems really nice despite his overuse of eyeliner. Oh my god, here goes Tessa with the freaking. Oh god, here goes like I said, here goes Tessa with the judgment just because of eyeliner or makeup and that. Oh my god. What the heck? My brother's best friend? No! Okay, I was just looking on, I guess, recommended stuff, and my brother's best friend, Shawn Mendes, I'm guessing. Why? I don't know. I've heard that these other cliche stories happen to be either best friend's brother or brother's best friend. Just why? I don't freaking know. If Steph and Tristan continue to see each other, then maybe when Noah comes to visit, we could all go do something together. Oh, he's gonna be wearing all that stuff that came from the Gap. Who am I kidding? I know Noah would not want to hang around with people like Tristan and Steph. And I will admit that up until 3 weeks ago, I never would have either. Sure, Tessa. Honestly. He an emo. Since in the movie, Tristan is a girl. Break up already! It's 2013, 2014, BTS is shaking. No. In fact, oh my god, all of these, you know, K-pop fans are possibly one of the most irritating music fan bases I've ever come across. And not to mention some of their replies, their arguments, quote unquote, are you know, when they try to reply to you, it's just literally videos of you know, whatever artist singing K-pop songs, and I'm just sitting there like, this is just irritating. Like, this is nothing. This is nothing. Like, that is the laziest reply you could ever come across. Okay, just, yeah. I ended up calling Noah before bed. We haven't talked all day. Some people are gonna say they should break up. I was wondering what comments people could possibly have about this sentence. I regret checking it out. The comments range from Sia songs all the way to people misreading or something. These are my kind of people. Why did I just read Noah's now? I was confused. Noah, who? You haven't talked all morning. Bang my head against the wall. Stop! Noah, who? Hang up. Noah, am I a joke to you? Noah minding his own business. You were like something. Okay. Hey Tessa, how was your day? He asked me as soon as he picks up. It was good, long but good. I should tell him that Harry and I are going to hang out tomorrow. That's good to hear. I had a soccer game tonight in Seattle. I'm just now getting back. Oh, that's awesome. How'd it go? He tells me how they beat Seattle High by a landslide. Dang. Even though they are one of the best teams in the state. Surely. We talk about his family, and before I know it, we were getting off the phone. I couldn't find the right time to mention my plans with Harry tomorrow. Honestly, I didn't try. Okay. Why is everyone complaining about Seattle High not being an actual place? It's a fictional book, for crying out loud. Maybe, but then again, this sets place in real time. Yeah. More like Franklin High School. Franklin. Okay. Why do I feel like that should be? Okay, fine. The next day goes by far too fast. Liam and I walk to literature, and Harry is already in his seat. Oh no! Please don't play another literature argument and stew. We all know what happened last time. And then all I can hear is Elizabeth Bennet needs to chill. And then this whole argument that just happens between Harry and Tessa and about Pride and Prejudice, and I just want to sit and puke and be like, no, Chief, no, Chief. I got other books you guys can argue about, and they're not classics. I know, like, how about we put up a discussion of whether Anakin and Padme should have ended up together? Personally, they should have just stayed friends. That's it, because their romance got really cringy, and not to mention it was, I feel like in some ways it was low-key toxic, and I guess this is what they meant by, the Jedi meant by that marriage can cloud your judgment in certain ways. And, oh my god. Well then the only Jedi Master who was able to marry is Ki-Adi-Mundi because well, the population in the species or something like that is so low that he's allowed to marry. That's what I've heard. Harry, really, girl? Are you ready for our date tonight? Harry, are you ready for our date tonight? Harry asks, and my mouth falls open. Liam does too! Oh, no! Oh! Liam is gonna be like, what the? friends don't date Harry. Oh no. I don't know. Have like friends gone on dates? I mean, maybe they have, but I don't know. Like, you know, if it's just what I mean, like friends, between a guy and a girl, have they done dates? I don't know. Is that a thing? I feel like it is, but I don't know. Then again, I have no friends here, so I can't really say too much on that. And most of the guy friends I make are usually like through the internet, but other than that, I really don't know. Literature, the best class for drama. Ew! Ew! Oh wow, all the relationship drama just pours out in lit class, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I think every author in that is probably rolling around cackling and just what the heck is going on. Like I bet Toni Morrison is probably dead cackling. Nathaniel Hawthorne's probably cackling. Edgar Allan Poe is probably cackling at y'all's drama because y'all can't seem to keep your mouths shut when it comes to drama. Y'all just love this juicy spot. You just love the hot, juicy, spicy drama that's got a lot of seasoning. Okay, you gotta put a lot of seasoning on things. So I guess the drama is no exception to that. You just put a lot of seasoning and then boom, there you go. That's how it happens. It explodes. Goodness gracious. Okay. 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 It's not a date. We're only hanging out as friends, I tell Liam, ignoring Harry. Day 1 of our quest to become friends is not going well so far. And it's probably not gonna go any better later. But friends don't know the way you taste. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, like Camilla and Sean. Okay. I think, yeah, maybe the Shawn Mendes, Camilla Mendes thing was, I don't know. I don't really go look too much into that because, that's not really my thing. I was never a fan of either of them. Never was, never will be. I'm positive on that. Same thing. Harry sparks and I roll my eyes. I avoid him the rest of the class, which is easy since he doesn't even try to talk to me. Be careful tonight, Liam tells me after class. I will. We were just trying to be civil since my roommate is his friend. Okay. Oh, but poor Liam is just like, somebody's just like, what the heck is going on? Use protection. If Harry has an accent because he's from London, then do Liam. Now Louise and Zane have American accents. Have American accents. Oh, they all have American accents. Please, if someone ended up doing a Ringo Starr fanfiction or something, please don't make them have an American accent unless you're legitimately trying to make it seem what the heck is going on, sort of thing. Okay, I'm making no sense. I remember that one time I heard him attempt an American accent or something like that. It was from the Duck Takes Charge Thomas the Tank Engine episode years ago. Even though a lot of times I've heard the American version, but yeah, I've heard with the American narrators. That's what I mean. But I remember Percy Takes the Plunge. That was that one episode. I remember I heard Ringo. All right, let's move on. Now you're really great friend to her. I'm just not sure Harry deserved your kindness, he says, and I look up at him. Oh, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. Thank you, Liam. Just treat people with kindness, leave my bear. Liam, Brad, dude, I know. Oh, Liam, thank you. Preach it, man. Because, this guy is just so suspicious. Harry / Hardin is so suspicious. It's scaring me. honestly. He says, and I look up at him. Don't you have something else to do besides badmouth me? Get lost! Harry snaps from behind him. Good gracious, get a chill pill! Liam frowns and looks at me again. Oh, he remember what I said, he says, and walks away. Shut up, Harold. I think, yeah, his name should have been Harold instead of Hardin. Why you gotta be so rude? I mean, Harry, not Liam, because Liam is fine. He's perfect. He's absolutely good. Okay. You don't have to be cruel to him. You guys are practically brothers, I say, and his eyes go wide. No, Tessa, you know nothing. Girl, you know absolutely nothing. Shut up, sit down, sit your arse down, please, Tessa. You know absolutely nothing. I swear. Oh my god, this Tessa cannot keep her mouth shut, and it's scaring me. She needs to get a frickin' chill pill, honestly. What? What did you just say? Or, what did you just say? You know, your dad and his mom? Was Liam lying, or was I not supposed to mention this? Liam said not to mention Harry's relationship with his dad, but I didn't think he meant the whole thing. That's none of your business. I don't know why the a-hole ever told you that. I'm going to have to shut him up, it seems. Oh God. You leave him alone, Harry. He didn't even want to tell me, but I got it out of him. I defend him. The idea of Harry hurting Liam makes me sick. I need to change the subject. So, where are we going today? I ask, and he glares at me. Cracker Barrel! That was the first thing I came up with. When I just thought of Cracker Barrel. Oh my god. Oh jeez. No, that was lit. That was wild. We aren't going anywhere. This was a bad idea, he snaps, turns on his heels and walks away. What the heck? He is really bipolar, I am sure of it. Tessa. Oh my god. Here you go with the snide comics. Comments are... Okay, I understand, yeah, that he seems to be rather rude, but the snide comments about mental illnesses? Tessa, you got to sit down. Good God. The anger and frustration I feel towards Harry returns, and I make my way back to the room. When I open the door, I find Zane, Tristan, and Steph inside. I would usually be annoyed with this many unexpected guests, but I need the distraction. I really like Zane and Tristan. Hey, Tessa, how are your classes today? She asks and gives me a big smile. I can't help but notice the way Tristan's face lights up when Steph smiles. They were okay. You? I sit my books on my dresser, and she tells me about her professor spilling coffee on himself, so they got out early. So her professor spilled coffee on himself. That's why class got released. Well, seems legit. Oh no. Just wow. Lucky. Wish this would happen to one of our teachers at school. That happened to me once too. We ended class 20 minutes early. Haha. He spilled the tea. Love how Louise is completely ghosted in this book. Wait, who is Louis? Wait, he was mentioned once. Yeah. For some reason, I almost got him and, what's his face? Liam mixed up. But, no. Because Liam is supposed to be Landon if you read the book or seen the movie. So there's that. Zane is supposed to be Zed, and then obviously we get the whole Harry as Hardin. Hardin, it sounds like hard on, I swear. I keep saying that, and please, no shame. You look nice today, Tessa, Zane tells me, and I thank him and sit on Steph's bed with the three of them. The bed is really too small for all of us, but it works. and hope it doesn't break. The door opens a few minutes later. We all turn to see who it is. It's Harry. It's Harry. Oh no. I like Zane. Always liked him. Hazza, Zane. Find another Tessa, witch. You witch. Maybe Harry or Hardin should just get jelly. Jeez, Harry, you could have at least knocked for once! Steph scolds him and he shrugs. I could have been naked or something. She says and he laughs. Oh my god! You know, this almost reminds me of that scene in Civil War, in Captain America Civil War, when Steve and Wanda are talking about the whole thing, what happened in Nigeria. Yeah, I guess it was in Nigeria, and or as Lagos or something. It was around there, and when Wanda accidentally exploded that building, and that whole incident happened, and they were talking about that, Steve and Wanda, and then Vision walks in on them. It's like, Vision, you were lucky that both of them were fully clothed. I mean, heck, you could have walked in and she could have been just in her bra and underwear. I'm not going to say panties. I hate the word panties. But seriously, he could have walked in on her when she's either just in her bra and underwear, or she could be naked or something. Bro, Vision, chill out, my bro, chill. Good God, man. Okay. She smiles, obviously not angry at his lack of manners, but I am sure she's used to him walking in here all the time. It's nothing I haven't seen before, he jokes, and Tristan's face falls while everyone laughs. I can't find the humor either. I hate thinking about Steph and Harry together. Oh, shut up, she says, still laughing, and grabs a hold of Tristan's hand. His smile returns and he moves a little closer to me. What are you guys up to? Harry asks and sits on my bed. I went to tell him to get off, but I keep quiet. I thought for a second he had to come here to apologize, but now I know he just came to hang out with his friends, and I am not one of them. We were actually going to go to the movies, Tessa. You should come. Zane smiles. Before I can answer, Harry interrupts. Actually, Tessa and I have plans, he says. There is a strange edge behind his voice. He is so moody. Oh no! Oh god! The possessiveness! Yo! You're not even dating her, and yet you're already the possessiveness? Here we go! Toxic. Toxic, toxic, toxic. What? Zane and Steph say in unison. Yeah, we have plans. I was just coming to get her. Harry smiles and stands up. You ready or what? My mind screams no, but I nod. AKA, you should have just kicked him. Drop kick him. Just say no. Okay, with all the bad decisions, just kick him. Kick him out, Tessa. That would have done you so much good. But of course, we have to have Harry's. You have to have this possessiveness in that. Well, we will see you all later, Harry announces, and Bradley pushes me out of the door. He leads me to his car, and surprising me, he opens the passenger door. I stand still with my arms crossed. A gentleman. Okay. But that's still not going to excuse all of the other crap that's happened before. Yeah. Okay, so there may be things to where, you know, even if you're a complete douchebag and then you try to redeem yourself by these little things, but still, I mean, the things that people may have done may be worse. So don't think I'm just gonna, I would, let you slide just because you're being a gentleman. Alright, just had to get that out. I will remember not to ever open the door for you again, he snaps, and I shake my head. What? What the heck was that? I know you didn't come here to get me. You just told me that you didn't want to hang out with me, I yell. We are back to yelling at each other. He makes me crazy, literally. Then you should leave him! Leave him! Leave him, Tessa! Leave him, Tessa! Leave him, Tessa! Leave him, Tessa! Yes, I did. Now get in the car. No! If you don't admit that you don't come here to see me, I will go back in there and go to the movies. What's that? I don't know what happened. I thought I heard something. Might have been. Okay, it was just a random click. I tell him and he clenches his jaw. I knew it. I don't know how to feel about this revelation, but somehow I knew Harry didn't want me to go to the movies with Zane, and that is the only reason he is trying to hang out with me now. Admit it, Harry, or I'm going. Leave him, Tessa. Leave him, Tessa. Leave him, Tessa. Leave him, Tessa. Okay, fine, I admit it. Now get in that darn car. I won't ask again. He says and gets in the car. So he's pissy that she was gonna possibly go out with Zed or Zane. Oh. Just. Oh. And if this is totally gonna be going back to the boyfriend-girlfriend thing, and she's already cheating on her boyfriend by then. Just, no. Against my better judgment, I get in the car. Harry still looks angry as he pulls out of the parking lot. He turns the screaming music up way too loud. I reach down and shut it off. What do you have on, Harry? I almost said Hardin. Don't touch my radio, he snaps. Good God, dude. Seriously. Just for crying out loud. He's damaging my eardrums and I want to throw out my bro. If you're going to be a jerk the whole time, I don't want to hang out with you. I say and mean it. I'm not. Don't touch my radio. My thoughts go back to him tossing my notes in the air, and I want to yank his radio out and throw it out the window. If I knew I could, I would. Oh! Why do you care if I go to the movies with Zane? Steph and Tristan were going to. I just don't think Zane has the best intentions, he says quietly, his eyes glued to the road. Yeah, totally. Yes. You notice that sarcasm? Because, yeah, this guy is so... He's already, showing the abusive signs, and we're not even halfway in the story. I wish we were. No, really, I wish we were. I wish we were. I begin to laugh and he frowns. Oh, and you do? At least Zane is nice to me. I can't stop laughing. The idea of Harry trying to protect me in some way is hilarious. Zane is a friend, nothing more, just like Harry. Harry, I don't even think he's your friend, Tessa. Harry rolls his eyes, but he doesn't give me an answer. He turns the music back on, and the screaming music literally hurts my ears. Can you please turn it down, I beg? He turns it down, but still leaves it on. That music is terrible, I tell him, and he laughs. No, it's not. I would love to know your opinion on good music. He smiles. Oh, he definitely doesn't listen to Daughtry. That sucks. Okay. He probably doesn't listen to Breaking Benjamin either. He probably doesn't listen to Bon Jovi. No! How sad. He probably hadn't even listened to Safety Suit as well. I mean, just already from judging his personality, this guy would easily not have listened to Safety Suit, because I think if he heard Safety Suit, he probably would have thrown that out. Literally, I would not be I'm not joking. He looks so carefree with his window down, the breeze blowing through his hair. He reaches one hand and pushes his hair back. I love the way his hair looks when it's pushed back. I shake the thoughts from my head. Well, I like Bon Iver and the Fray. Ew, not the Fray! They used to be big back then, but I don't know. Bon Iver? Who is that? I mean, but everybody heard of the fray. Everybody's heard of the fray, but Bon Iver. Okay, obviously this is not Bon Jovi. Sucky. Well, of course you do, he chuckles. What is wrong with them? They are insanely talented and their music is wonderful. I defend my 2 favorite bands. Yeah, your 2 favorite bands must suck, man. I mean, come on. What up with that? Yeah, they are talented. I hear the specialty is putting people to sleep. No! He laughs and I reach across and playfully swat his shoulder. Oh. Ironically, the Killer's lead singer, Brandon Flowers, mentioned something about the Fray's music being boring and the feud against the Killers and the Fray starting. I'd never even heard of that. I didn't even... Actually, I put on Bon Iver to help me sleep, relax, and study because their music is super calming. Oh, Bon Iver! So, I thought this was just a typo as in, you know, Bon, as in, you know, she probably meant Bon Jovi, but nope, it really is Bon Iver, and I don't know who that is. Somebody fill me in. Oh, just honestly, just no. Somebody's a Twilight soundtrack. Everyone knows I've been over my head within 8 seconds and over time. She's on your mind, she's on your mind. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I love them, I say with a smile. If we could just stay in this playful state, I might actually have a good time. Where are we going? We're going to one of my favorite places, which is where? Crackerville! Yeah, I'm messing with y'all now. Which is, okay, you really have to know everything that is going on, don't you? Yeah, I'd like to control everything. He interrupts and I stay quiet. I know he is right, but that's just the way I am. Well, I'm not telling you until we get there, which will be only about 5 minutes from now. He tells me, and I sit back against the leather seat of his car. What kind of car is this anyway? What kind of car is this? I ask him. I need a distraction from not knowing where this is going. It's a Ford Capri, a classic, he boasts, obviously proud of his car. He goes on to tell me about it even though I have no idea what he's talking about. I like to watch his lips as he talks, the way they move slowly as the words are even slower. I don't like to be stared at, he said harshly, but smiles a little after. I was just listening. I lie my mouth dry. We are here, he says, and pulls onto the gravel road. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's gonna kill her! Ah! 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 Oh my god. Oh no, he's gonna kill her! Oh no! Ah! Ah! Okay, chapter 27. I kept quiet as Harry continues down the gravel road. He turns the music off finally, so the only noise is the gravel crunching beneath the tires. We are out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, once again. Ah! He's gonna kill her! I am nervous now. We are alone. Really alone. There are no cars, no buildings, nothing. Don't worry, I didn't bring you out here to kill you. He chokes and I gulp. I am more afraid of what I might do when alone with him if he was to actually try to kill me. Get out of the situation, Tessa. Honestly, just, you know. Then somebody said, you know, it would have been a completely different story had this been, you know, had it been, you know, where he's trying to kill her and and all of that stuff. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that would have been a very different thing had he actually, you know, were trying to kill her. But I still have my suspicions. Just let me have them. That's exactly what a murderer would say. I know! He sounds like a murderer! No wild pampa is complete without this line. Oh no. He continues to drive for another mile and finally stops the car. I look out of the window and see nothing but grass and trees. Granted, it is nice. It's serene out here. There are yellow wildflowers littering in the land, and the breeze is perfectly warm. But why did it bring me here? What are we doing? What are we going to do here? I ask him as I climb out of the car. Well, a bit of walking to do. He informs me, and I groan. So he took me here to exercise. Okay, Tessa doesn't like to exercise. Okay. But let me guess. She probably has eaten a crap ton of food and still, you know, stays skinny. I mean, yeah, I know people like have like fast metabolisms, but not everybody in the world has a fast metabolism. I feel like Tessa is probably one of those cases to where she doesn't have a fast metabolism, but she just stays skinny because story has the story. He must notice my sour expression because he says, "Not too much walking." He begins walking along the part of the grass that is flattened, almost like a trail from being walked on so many times. More like a trail. Be more lazy, Teresa. She thinks a little bit of walking is exercise. No wonder she's so fat. But she's not fat. Okay, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people in that moment where, you know, they can relate to Tessa, but she thinks that's exercise. This sounds like Twilight. Ew! Didn't she go on walks with Noah too? Dude, what the heck? You're so weak, it's just walking! Bro, you call walking exercise? I'm getting flashbacks from My Immortal, where Tessa and, I mean not Tessa, what's her, oh shoot, we're almost approaching 40 minutes on this thing. Jesus Christ. This thing ran longer than I thought. And again, I go off tangents and I make comments and that. But, well, no, I ain't never heard of that name before. Reminds me of Mount Hum from that 70s show. I think I'm gonna lose my mind, something deep happening. But as I was saying, you know, this almost reminds me, you know, of Ebony is going to, you know, go with her friends to see the movie Exorcist, but she calls it The Exercise. Because, I don't know. Okay, we both stay quiet for most of the walk, except a few rude remarks from Harry about me being too slow. I ignore him and take in my surroundings. I am beginning to understand why he likes this seemingly random place. It is so quiet. I could stay here forever as long as I brought a book with me. He turns off the trail and goes to the wooded area. I'm a little suspicious, but I follow. A few minutes later, we emerge from the woods to a stream or maybe a river. I have no idea where we are, but the stream is quite big and looks pretty deep. Uh-oh. Harry doesn't say anything as he pulls a shirt over his head, then bends down to untie his dirty black boots. Oh, and then he starts stripping! Why are you undressing? I ask and look at the stream. Oh no! You're going for a swim in that? I say and point into the water. Yeah, I do, all the time. You are too. He unbuttons his pants, and I have to force myself to not stare at the way the muscles on his back move when he bends down to pull his pants through his legs. Oh my goodness. This story, they say they're just friends, but he's stripping right in front of her. Whoa. I'm surprised that this story has not, you know, gone to, you know, the level of, I'm surprised this story has not gone as far as having, you know, describing, you know, abs and that, because that's what a lot of cliched stories do. I don't know, should I add cliched stories to bad fanfiction reading? Or bad story readings or something? I don't know. He's going to swim in that. Oh no, the trailer. Oh no, stop saying trailer, guys, that's just ruining it. Ew. It looks like I'm going for a swim. Now we gotta swim in the grass. Oh my god. I am not swimming in that. I don't mind swimming, but not in the random stream in the middle of nowhere. And why is that? It's clean enough that you could see the bottom. So they're probably fish and God knows what's in there. I realize how ridiculous I sound, but I don't care. Besides, you didn't tell me we were going swimming, so I have nothing to swim in. He can't argue with that. You're not wearing a bra and panties. I hate the word pants. I can't even with the word panties. He smirks and I gape at him. So he thought I would come out here and take all of my clothes to swim with him? My inside stirs as I think about being naked in the water with Harry. What is he doing to me? I had never, ever had these types of thoughts before him. I'm not swimming in my bra and panties, you creep! I say and sit on the soft grass. I will just watch. I tell him and he frowns. He is now only in his boxer briefs. The black material is tight against his body. This is the second time I've seen him in just his boxers and he looks even better this time. Oh my god, no! Oh no! Oh no! Who's the creep now? I will just watch it. Oh my god, no! You are no fun. You're missing out, he says and jumps into the water. I keep my eyes on the grass and pluck a few blades out, playing with them between my fingers. The water is warm, Tess, Harry calls from the stream. I heard somewhere that the stream like in Washington and that, even in the fall that's happening, it's freaking freezing. I kid you not. That's just what I hear. From my spot on the grass, I can see the drops of water falling from his now black hair. He is smiling as he pushes his soaked hair back and wipes his face off with one hand. For a moment, I find myself wishing I was someone else, someone braver like Steph. If I was Steph, I would strip down and climb into the warm water with Harry. I would splash around and climb up the bank just to jump back into the water. I would be fun and carefree, but I'm not Steph. I am Tessa. Thanks a lot, Tessa. Thanks for letting us know. Someone just said snake. Because Steph's a snake. Oh my god. This friendship is beyond boring so far. Harry laughs and swims closer to the bank. But friends, how does friends do this? I need an explanation. And I roll my eyes as he chuckles. At least take your shoes off and put your feet in. It feels amazing and pretty soon it'll be too cold to swim in. Has it already been too cold anyway? Harry is a snake. Foot fetish! Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks from the foot fetish fanfiction. It's a trap. I can feel it in my bones. He's gonna pull her in and she's going to murder him. Jesus Christ. And then who's gonna be arrested and then charged with murder and then get put on death row or something. Jeez, Hardin. Okay. Harry laughs and swims closer to putting my feet in wouldn't be so bad. I take my shoes off and roll my jeans enough to dip my feet over the edge and into the water. Harry was right. The water is warm and clear. I wiggle my toes and can't help but smile. It's nice, isn't it? He asks as I nod. Just come in. I shake my head and he splashes me with the water. I scoot back and scowl at him. If you come in the water, I will answer one of your always intrusive questions. Any question you want, but only one, he warns. Curiosity gets the best of me. As I tilt my head in concentration. I always have so many questions for Harry, and then for once he is offering to answer one of them. My offer expires in just 1 minute, he says, and disappears under the water. I can see his long body swim under the clear water. It doesn't look fun, and Harry drives a hard bargain, using my curiosity against me. Stop overthinking everything, just jump in. I don't have anything to wear. If I jump in my clothes, I will have to walk back into the car and drive back soaked. I whine. I almost want to get in the water. Okay, I know I do. Wear my shirt, he offers, and I am shocked. His offer is way out of the character, and I wait for a second to tell me he was joking. But he doesn't. Just go in. Just wear my shirt. It will be long enough for you to wear in. And you can keep your bum panties on if you wish, he says with a smile. I take this advice and stop thinking. Fine, but turn around and do not look at me while I'm changing. I mean it. I try to be intimidating, but he just laughs. He turns around and faces the opposite direction as I lift my shirt over my head and grab his as quickly as I can. He was right. His shirt hits the middle of my thighs. I can't help but admire the way his shirt smells like fake cologne and a smell I can only describe as hairy. Y'all know he was looking at you, Teresa. Oh, I can only see heroes. Sorry, Harry. In the movie, he sneaked a peek. Oh, he is looking quick at her without her noticing. Hurry the heck up, Bob. Turn around, he says, and I wish I had a stick to throw at his head. I unbutton my loose jeans to pull them down. Stepping out from them, I fold my jeans and shirt neatly, and then put them next to my shoes on the grass. Harry turns around and I tug at the bottom of his black t-shirt, trying to pull them as far as it would go. His eyes widen as I watch them rank down my body. He takes his lip ring between his teeth and I notice his cheeks flush. He must be cold because I know it couldn't possibly be me he has reacted to. Come in the water, yes? He says, his voice raspier than usual. I nod slowly into the bank. Just jump in. I am, I yell, and he laughs. Get a little running start, he instructs. Okay, I step back a little and start to run a little. I feel foolish, but I am not letting my tendency to overthink ruin this. As I reach my last stride, I look at the water and stop with my feet right on the edge. Oh, come on, you were just having a good start, he laughs. His head falls back as he looks adorable. Harry, adorable? I can't! I'm not sure what is stopping me. The water is deep enough to jump in, but not too deep. The spot where Harry is standing only goes to his chest, which would raise just under my chin. Are you afraid? His tone is calm but serious. No, I don't. Sort of, I admit, and he walks through the water towards me. Sit on the ledge and I will help you in. I sit down and close my legs tightly so he doesn't see my panties. Stop it! He notices and laughs as he reaches me. His hand grips my thighs and once again I am on fire. Why does my body have to respond to him in this way? I am trying to become friends with him, so I need to ignore the fire. He moves his hand to my waist and gives me a small smile. Ready? And he asks and I nod. A second later, he is lifting me and pulling me into the water. The water is warm and it feels amazing against my hot skin. Harry lets me go too soon and I stand up in the water. We are close to the bank, so it only reaches just below my chest. Jeez. In the river or stream, there would be sand, right? Wouldn't that ruin your feet or clothes? Oh. He holds on to the chair for an uncomfortable amount of time in the movie. Ew. Don't just stand there, he smocks, and I ignore him, but walk out a little. The t-shirt flies up from the water going under it, and I yelp and pull it down. Once it's in position, it stays put for the most part. You could just take it off, he smirks, and I splash at him. Did you just splash me? And I nod, splashing at him again. He shakes his wet hand and lunges for me under the water. His long arms hook around my waist and pull me under the water. My hand flies up to plug my nose. I haven't mastered swimming without my nose plugged. When I emerge from the water, Harry is cracking up and I can't help but laugh with him. I am actually having fun. Real fun. Not watching a good movie fun. I can't decide what's more amusing. The fact that you are actually having a good time, or the fact that you have to plug your nose under water, he says through his laughter. I get a jolt of bravery and move towards him, ignoring the t-shirt coming up again and trying to push his head underwater. Of course, he is too strong for me and doesn't budge. He only laughs harder. Why can't you be like this all the time? I believe you owe me an answer to a question. I remind him and he frowns. Sure, only one. I'm not sure which one to ask. I have so many. Before I can decide, I hear my voice making the decision for me. Who do you love most in the world? Why would I ask him that? I want to know more specific things, like why is he a jerk? Why is he in America? He looks at me suspiciously as if he's confused by my question. Myself. he says. He answers and goes back underwater. He pops back up, and I shake my head. This can't be true. I know he is arrogant, but he has to love someone, anyone. One of his parents, a sibling? One of his parents, a sibling? What about your parents? I ask, and immediately regret it. His face twisted, his eyes loosed the softness I was becoming fond of. Uh-oh, he's gonna murder her! Oh, no! Jeez. Don't speak of my parents again, got it? He snaps, and I want to smack myself for ruining the good time we were having. I'm sorry, I was just curious. You said you would answer a question, I remind him softly. His face softens a little and he steps towards me, the water around us rippling. I am so sorry, Harry. I really am sorry, Harry. I won't mention him again, I promise. I really don't want to fight with him out here. He would probably leave me out here alone, and then to drown, and then to die. He takes me by surprise when he grabs my waist and lifts me into the air. I kick my legs and flail my arms, screaming at him to put me down. He laughs and tosses me into the water. I land a few feet away, and when I come above water, he is smiling again. You're gonna pay for that, I yell, and he laughs. I swim towards him, and he grabs me again, but this time I wrap my thighs around his waist. A shocked gasp falls from his lips. Sorry, I mutter and unhook my legs. He grabs them and places them back around his waist, excuse me. The electricity between us appears again, this time more wild than before. Why does this always happen with him? I shut my eyes off from my thoughts and wrap my arms around his neck to steady myself. What are you doing to me, Tess? He asks. He says softly and rubs his thumb over my bottom lip. I don't know, I answer truthfully, and he chuckles, his thumb still tracing over my lip. These things, the things you could do with them. He says slowly and seductively. I feel the burn deep in my stomach, and I'm putting it in his arms. Do you want me to stop? He looks into my eyes. His pupils are dilated so much that there's only a slight ring around the now dark green of his eyes. Before my mind can catch up, I shake my head and press my body against his underwater. We can't just be friends, you know that, don't you? Ew! 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 Just when I thought things were gonna get... Ugh. His lips touch my jaw, making me tremble. He continues the line of kisses along my jawline, and I nod. I know he is right. I have no idea what it is that we are, but I know I will never be okay. I will never be able to only be friends with Harry. As his lips touch the spot just below my ear, I moan and Harry does it again, this time sucking the skin. Oh, Harry, I moan and grab my legs tighter. I bring my hands down his gaze and graze my nails against his skin. I might explode just from him and kissing my neck alone. I want you to moan my name. Tessa, over and over again, please let me. His voice is full of desperation. There's no way I could say no. Oh, no! Okay, next chapter. We'll go look at our chapters 28 and 29 for the next episode. Wow, this episode longer again. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys! Bye, guys!